Welcome, Internet! This series of tubes has led you to another GameMarx trial. I am Mike.
Cicelie.
I'm Dylan.
And we are checking out LaserCat.
Which is actually really cute. It doesn't look like much from the beginning, but it is really cute.
So LaserCat has an origin story.
Yeah, he has a friend that's owl. They make treats and stuff for themselves every day. And one day he comes back, can't find this dude, and this toad dude, this wizard dude, has gone and stolen his friend and is gonna eat him. And so, unless he have a million British pounds sterling, so gonna have to save the owl.
Isn't this always the case?
I don't know, usually people use dollars instead of British pounds sterling.
Well,
for
British pounds
ransom.
sterling is worth more.
Yeah, but it's British.
Don't care. It's worth more.
So this is kind of a...
You know you can walk over that, right?
It's kind of a
did not realize
Metroidvania type platformer. Like, you're
Yes.
gonna move all through this map.
And every time you switch the screen, it changes the colors, even if you've been on the screen purposely.
Yeah. Now the cool thing is once you hit those little points, you can
in one-
move back, yeah, to where you've been, and go a different route.
Ooh, I hadn't gone that way.
You can hit A to jump, or you can hit B to,
Sink.
yeah, basically slide through certain types of platforms.
Those that, like that. Whee!
Yep. Which is really neat. There's kind of this,
Yeah, the wind barrier is going to stop you here. You gotta go kind of around.
Probably down in the
There's
back.
basically like 30 keys to collect.
Uh-huh. I actually did collect one.
yeah, I got a couple in the 8-minute limit.
Yeah.
Ooh, and then you start running into that.
Now, the cool thing is that you don't seem to have lives or anything, do you?
No.
No, not that I could see. And you just restart at the last little checkpoint you hit.
It doesn't even keep count of how many times you failed.
And this game seems to be pretty easy.
It's
Like,
just the patience
I
thing.
didn't in the trial run into any insanely difficult. There's little ghost kitties that are dead that I guess didn't get their keys. in
And they
time.
have life lessons, like if you don't brush your teeth, the plaque monsters will come get you.
Yeah. And there's a whole level that has
I think you need
the,
to go down here
yeah.
to get that key.
I really went the wrong way. There's a closer key than this. There was a much closer key and much easier to get to.
Be
Well, this will
careful.
provide more entertainment.
As I die,
Not
That's
necessarily.
still entertainment.
that is entertainment.
At its fundamental source.
Oh, I don't want to die on this level. 'Cause then I'll have to-
Yay!
Now you have
Oh,
to answer
yeah.
a trivia question to keep the key.
What's considered most dangerous? It's the hippo. I remember reading that
Which is a
long
really
time ago.
weird thing to just like all of a sudden pop out, like, you know, right in the middle of a platformer. Trivia game!
Is it?
Yep. I never checked what would happen if I missed a question though. Kind of curious as to what.
No, I didn't do that either. I don't know what would happen either. I also never got hit with the key. I don't know what happens with that.
You lose the key.
Does it go back to where,
I
Yeah,
don't know. I didn't try
You
that.
want to get to the checkpoints, basically.
Yeah, that counts as turning in the key. Coffee
Apparently,
mugs.
looks like it can hold more than one key at a time too.
Yeah. That would...
Suck if you messed up. And you jump up the platform.
I ended up going this way.
Why didn't you hit the? Never mind.
I have no idea. Can't remember which way I went in this
Oh.
one.
Now, one thing I found,
Battle of
that would be
Hastings.
B.
Yep.
One thing I found slightly annoying is that when you change screens, the screen resets back to its initial state, and there's a couple times in a screen where you're very near the top, and I jumped, and that causes the screen to change.
You die.
Yeah, and I died because when I landed, I would have jumped over the creature, but because it changed screens and back, it reset the screen.
This may have been a poor choice.
Not as poor as it could have been.
It's also one of the Xbox Live Indie Games greatest hit soundtrack here. If you play a lot of indie games, you will recognize these songs.
These. I was about to say that too.
I don't know that we can say much, you know, considering we have the soundtrack from the that was also used in a Hunt's commercial.
We used it first.
That's right, they stole from us, and we spent money on our music.
Yeah, they did too.
No, they didn't. It's a free open source, or it's a free, royalty-free guy's site, where you can just grab free music tracks. You know, to be honest though, I mean, I know they're overplayed, because we play a lot of indie games, but it's not bad music.
No.
At least you picked
And
the better ones.
It really fits with the,
Kitty nature.
Kitty.
Danger. Don't fall. I have no idea where you're going.
I don't either, because I'm, like, the first time I played it last night, I actually took what seemed like a much straighter path, but now I'm seeing all these little detours that I can take.
Yay!
And it's kind of interesting, because, I mean, I really am filling out the map.
You press B to go through the... Oh, okay, you can go through it sideways. I did not know that.
Yeah, that's just dropping down.
This game seemed really easy. Like, I didn't run into anything that led me to believe that this was going to be very difficult.
Yeah. It's not super difficult, but it's not...
Feels more like a puzzle platformer than your hardcore.
It's a trivia platformer.
Alcatraz.
The Rock. Now I have to.
You got your little knives to avoid.
I didn't realize that's what they were.
Oh!
You got cut. Oh.
And that's it. Kitty got cut.
Looks like you go to a warp screen where you figure out where you want to restart.
Alright, so, no, that's the pause screen.
Mm.
Thank you everyone for watching. This has been LaserCat.